So, hello Artur, how are you? How's your day? How have you been here in Bucharest?
Bucharest has been solid. I haven't really gone outside much. I've been like mostly in this area playing Euro pubs.
Mostly just chilling in the studios, so you hadn't much time to just explore Bucharest.
Yeah, exactly. I've been here like once. This is my second time here. Both times I didn't really go out or anything. I just sit here and play games.
Well, that's the life of a pro gamer right there, boys. Anyway, looking forward for the main event. Do you have like any teams you fear of playing against?
Honestly, the only team I think that is actually like where we feel like even with, because I think we right now we're really confident. We think we're super good.
All right, top tier.
Yeah, we think we're actually we're there already. But the only good team I think against us is Liquid, and we just matched up against them the first round. So this is our test right now. If we beat Liquid, I think we're gonna be super confident.
All right, there you go, boys. Heard you right here first. Top tier EG once again. What about Optic Gaming? Do you have like any thoughts for PPD?
Any thoughts on PPD?
Sure.
I don't know. I think Optic is a solid team. I think we're better, but not much shit I could say.
I mean, there's just like this factor that PPD knows you guys. You know, he's been your captain for quite a while.
Yeah. I don't know if that really plays a part because, like, for example, I've played with Puppy for a long time, but I'm not sure that actually helps in beating him or like playing against Secret. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't really think that matters as much.
Sure. It's also the fact that you like swapped roles a couple of times. You know, went from mid to carry and then back again.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, like from the other teams that have made it from the major, do you guys have like anyone you really want to play against, like test new strats, for instance?
We really want to play against Secret, I think, because we haven't played against them since Captain's Draft, and I think it'd be a nice test for us to play against like a solid team other than Liquid. I think the games versus VP are kind of clowny sometimes, and they're not a good representation of our skill, because it gets like hectic. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I think against Newbie and Secret, the games are pretty solid. Like, we play well, and then like we'll win the game, and then we'll win in a very like good way, where it's not like where we screw up and then we come back or something like that. It's like a nice solid victory.
All right, that's great. You actually mentioned here VP and the fact that they pretty much play a game of their own. Do you have like any thoughts on that? Like how aggressive they play, for instance? It's called like Russian Dota. The community loves to call it like that. Hyper aggressive, a lot of kills, non-stop action.
I actually think they play pretty like passive for a Russian team. They're not very aggressive. It's just that their players, usually it's no one. That person creates a lot of opportunities for their team. So if he's not having a really good game, I think then it's pretty easy to play against VP.
So it's pretty much like shut down no one, and then it's in the back, boys.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
All right, I see you got that down. Oh well. Any other thoughts on the production value here from PGL? Are you satisfied with the major? You guys like have any comments against him?
I think the format turned out to be pretty okay at first, and then the playoff bracket was pretty shit in my opinion, because I think like 3 out of the matches are all like played before, where like we played Liquid already, Optic played VP already. The only one that TNC played, who haven't they playing Secret, right? Or Newbie. Newbie Secret's a new match, but TNC VGJ, it's like a match that was played already. So I think like the way that the playoffs were like brought out isn't very good. Maybe because we just got Liquid and I'm kind of salty about that, but it's just how it is. You know, to be the best, you gotta beat the best. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Just maybe I just wish our first match wasn't Liquid. Maybe if we had like TNC or Secret and then Liquid, I'd be pretty happy. You know.
You heard it here first, boys, from our tour. Well, there you go. That was the Swiss round format, I think, introduced by PGL here. I think it's like one of the first times in Dota history when an organizer actually decides to use the Swiss format, which pretty much, as you said, results in teams playing the same team once again, which is a downside. For instance, you could see like a bit of their strat, but once again, for the enemy, maybe they can adjust their strategy. Exactly. So it's kind of weird, but yeah, I do get your rivalry with Liquid, and I'm looking forward to those matches.
I think we literally just play them every single major, honestly, at this point. We always just play them every major. I just wish one time, they're on the other bracket and we're in this bracket, and then we like meet in the final or something.
You just walk in and like, oh shit, let's look at once again. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you guys, oh.
But I think as far as our matchup versus Liquid goes, we're the strongest we've ever been since we played them. So like now it might be a closer game.
Yeah, that's right. I think we can all agree that we've seen a pretty good evolution from EG. You guys had some rough times for sure, but now you're kind of coming back. And I'm not saying that in a meme way.
Yeah, I understand.
You're like legit
No,
now.
sure. We're coming back. I think even if we didn't win the group stage like 3-0, I think just how we play it just is better. We feel better. That's important.
Sure. One last question here. Do you guys have like any other team in the NA region that you think is like close to you?
I actually think Cole is a pretty strong team. I think Cole is like a little bit better than Optic, but Optic can beat Cole. You know, it's a very there's like 3 NA teams. I think there's Cole, Optic, and EG, and I feel like those 3 can beat each other on any day. Like we can lose to Optic if we were like cocky or something. We can lose to Cole for cocky. We lost to Cole in best out of 5, but I think Cole is definitely like capable of beating these teams. But they kind of just like choke or something. They're inconsistent.
Sure, it's just the triangle of NA, the 3 great teams that just battle till the end of days. Well, I think that was it for us here in the PGL Studios. I was Timmy. This was our tour, so thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much for answering my questions.
Thank you for the interview.
And good luck at the major.
Thanks.
Woo.
Cheers.
That was great, dude.
Cheers, lads.